What's up, losers? Today we are playing, Sable. So this game should take either 8 hours, or 12 hours, or 30 hours to beat. So who knows? But I'm gonna record for probably, I don't know, I'll try to get to 3 hours. We'll see how long I entertain myself on this. Never played this game before, never really seen this game before. So, hopefully it's good. New game. Okay. Shed works. Already liking this. I love this art style. It's like I feel like there's some like rotoscope stuff that I've seen on like the interwebs that reminds me of this. With a mix of like Scavenger's Reign. Great show, by the way. I watched that recently. Really good. Oh. Oh, okay, so I am Sable. This is Sable. I am John Sable. Jump. Oh, it's floaty. No punch. Okay. You gotta figure out all the buttons before the game. Oh, there's a crouch. Oh. What does that do? That's it. Oh. Okay. What does this one do? That one. That one. That one. Oh, that's a map. Alright. Face. Do you have anything for me? Oh, I can climb. Oh, there's like a Breath of the Wild stamina. Okay. Is there a sprint? Oh, what the fuck? Okay. This camera is very slow. Okay. I'm actually gonna check my settings. I probably should have done that before I started recording. Whoa, okay, that's too much. Okay, I can live with this. I also turned up the field of view. I don't know if that's gonna be bad or not. We'll see. Okay. Oh, probably the ladder, right? Maybe I did turn the field of view up too high. Boom. Alright. Snowfall damage? Whoa. It's using Xbox controls? That's crazy. I don't know why that's not like a default feature to just have it set to whatever your controller is plugged in. Ibex Camp. It's pretty cool. You can also like change the line weight and the colors, which I didn't mess with, but that's a cool feature. I can feel Jadi smiling behind her mask, just as I know she can feel the teeth-baring little grimace behind mine. Ooh. I'm nervous, and she's softly, sweetly amused. In her eyes, I probably have very little to worry about. You know you have nothing to worry about, don't you, Sable? I tell her I'm not worried at all, and it's possibly the least convincing I've ever been. You can say that, my love. But I do know how you are. You're going to be nervous until you've started, and then you'll act like you've been doing it your whole life. Remember the first time you rode a bike? You wouldn't even let me put you on the seat. You were so afraid. Your hands were like little claws gripping onto me. I felt the memory in my finger. I feel the memory in my fingers. But then I promised you it was going to be alright. I told you how much I had loved riding my bike as a young woman, and how wonderful the wind felt through fabric. Suddenly, there you were. You sat down, you leaned forward, and put those little grasping claws on the handles, and you were off. And I remember thinking, just watching you tear over the sand. Look at her. She can do whatever she wants. Jotty reaches out and places a hand on the edge of my mask. And you can, Sable. I take a breath. Jotty's story warms me, but I feel too overwhelmed to let it settle. I tell her with a sigh that I don't know where to begin. She chuckles. Well, I can help with that. You'll need to talk to Halal and Driss. Driss should already have made the arrangement for your bike, and Halal... Yeah, that's probably right. We'll share something. Well, let's say as useful as it is fun, I think I might suspect what Jotty's saying, but I stay quiet. After that, I suppose we'll see you off. What if I choose the wrong path? I asked Jotty what will become of me if I chose the wrong path. There are no wrong paths, Sable. Or right ones. I'll be glad if you choose to stay with the Abexi. But, truth be told, I'll be glad no matter what, so long as you're happy. Whatever you decide, you do so with my blessing. So don't try using me as an excuse to come home early, eh? She knows me. Now go speak with Halal. I'll be there to see you off. And speak to Driss as well. I've told him to arrange your bike with Sizzo, but you know how he is. I have something to give you. A compass to help you on your journey. It's the same one I used on my gliding. An artifact, you might say. I take the device in my palm, if it's naturally there. Perfectly weighted and crafted, each component slides together with incredible, satisfying precision. Thank you. Okay, I thought this was like a Yuri situation, but I think that's my mother or something. So, honestly, kind of disappointed. I want Yuri, and I want it now! As I approach Halal, they give an enthusiastic wave. I've always appreciated Halal's verve and vigor. That's probably not verve? Verve? And vigor. And on a day like this, I'm ready to match it, with a touch of nerves for balance. Sable, take this. Halal hands me a small round stone. As it nestles into my palm, I feel a warmth not borrowed from Halal's hands, but emanating from within. I run my thumb over it and find it softly electric, like static on cloth. I try to sound less confused than I am, but ask Halal what this is. Oh, Sable, you can't leave without it. What I've just given you is a guiding stone. What do you feel? I tell Halal that I feel electric. Then you're doing it right. What you feel in that stone is openness. I look at the store. It seems quite closed. Guiding stones are vessels for the perpetual. They suck up its power like little sponges and hold it there for you to channel. Whoa. 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 Right now it's empty, or dormant, and waiting for you to fill it up. I ask how I can do this. Take it to the temple ruins at the edge of the canyon. You'll be able to activate it there. Halal claps their hands twice and bobs a little. I appreciate their good mood at a time like this. Come back to me once that's done. I want to hear all about it. As I'm about to leave, Halal stops me. Oh, you haven't gotten your bike yet, have you? It's a bit of a trek to the temple, so go see Driss. He was meant to get that ready for you, yes? I remember Jotty's words now and tell Halal I'll go and see Driss. Oh, get off that, Sable. I like the little jot she's got. It's silly and whimsical. What's this? What's this? Oh, I thought that was him. Alright, to see Driss. So it looks like I'm on like a coming of age adventure type thing where like I have to go on a quest because it's that time or whatever. I don't know. Something like that. It's what it seems like. God damn it, every time. Though I've told myself not to be too eager, it's all I can do not to race up to Driss. Driss is the camp manager. He's been difficult to get a hold of lately, but now I strongly suspect that he's been working on my bike in secret. Perhaps it's extra beautiful or has some custom feature. What will its name be, I wonder? How fast will it go? Will my legs feel sore or will I get used to it? Driss turns with a bit of a start. Sable, hello. Hello, how are you today? I ask Driss how he is. I'm well. I let it hang there for a moment, but I can't do it. I'm too keen and the words spill out. I asked Driss if he might sort of possibly maybe have a bike for me. Your bike! He yells it like it's an idea he's just had. Your bike, yes, of course, right. Yes, your bike. That I was meant to... That I prepared for you, because today's your... Did you forget? In abject horror, I gently ask if he may have forgotten. What? What? I would never. It's... Obviously I have your bike. By which I mean I arranged it for you in a... Well, it's sort of a tutorial for you. He said the word. A tutorial. Yes, exactly. A learning experience. You see, Sable, before one can own their own bike, they must prove that they can ride a bike by taking a test ride on a different bike. Think about it and find I think about it and I find I've never heard of that part of the gliding, but Driss does seem earnest, sort of. So instead of worrying about your bike, I'd like you to try this bike as a test. Driss gestures to the sand cutter at his side. It's quite old and a little shabby. A tester if I've ever seen one. What's the bike's name? Driss seems scandalized. That's a bit personal, don't you think? Just sand cutter will do for now. Youngsters these days always asking questions. Now, ride the bike through the ring and back. And here's some advice for you, my young glider. Don't fall off. Very cool. I like this guy, this Driss guy. He's cool. Is he wearing the same thing as the other guy? He's got like the same hat. I don't know. Okay. Accelerate. Strafe. Okay. Oh, it's like a toggle. Alright, this is very slow. I'm assuming my bike is not gonna be this slow. Otherwise, this game might be horrible. Is there something there? Oh, square to get off. There you go. Hello, Mr. Driss. Mr. Driss. Mr. Driss. I should speak to Driss. Yeah, is this not Driss? What's over here? Oh, I like those footsteps. Those are nice sounds. Oh, this is probably where my bike is. Was there more than one ring? And that's... But then it said I should speak to Driss. So now I'm confused. Oh, now it works. Okay. I return to Driss, who somehow manages to seem caught off guard despite knowing I was coming. Sable, congratulations. How was your first pre-glide ride? Any strange rattles? Unexplained hissing? Small fires? What do you mean, fires? Surely you'd notice if we were on fire. Even a little bit. Was that a possibility? Well, obviously it didn't happen. So I think we're fine. Dangerous? Is the spike dangerous? Well, he doesn't finish. Have you already been by Halal? Oh, right. I nearly forgotten about Halal and thanked Driss for the reminder before at least nudging him a little about the bike. I asked him if I'll still be getting one. Well, you're getting the use of this sand cutter. That's something, eh? You can borrow it to run your little errands. My little errands? And Halal's got something to show you too. Help out with more of that mobility you're after. With my confidence in this exercise only lightly tarnished, I thank Driss very much for his help and his bike. I depart for Halal. I should probably go do the stone, right? Very cool game. I like that. I like that Driss guy. I like his writing. Oh, is it this up here? He's got a personality to him, and that's something that I feel like can be hard when your characters are only text-based. What's up? I don't think it's it. Alright. Do I get a gun? I want a gun. I hope this is where I need to go. Mothman. The primordial form. Oh, is this where I can? No, it's. Oh! Oh, I'm desaturated. No! Bring me back my saturation. I can feel my saturation leaving me slowly. Getting a little ominous. Do you think I can climb that? Okay. Press A. Oh. Oh, is there stuff up? Oh, then let's go downstairs real quick. Okay, let's go over this way then. No, I pressed. Bummer. Alright, let's just. Am I gonna have enough juice? I don't think I'm gonna have enough juice. Oh, just barely not enough juice. Alright. Gliding. Press and hold A to glide in midair. Yeah, that doesn't do anything. Alright, let's go in here. The stone thums like the beat of a heart as I approach the altar. I'm ready for Rohana to know me. I'm ready to know myself. Whoops. I feel the curiosity in the sacred place. I know I am in her sight. Rahanda. Bubble. The saturation, is it coming back? Oh no, it's gotten even more desaturated. The color is gone, actually. This is so Breath of the Wild. Alright, that was weird. I don't know what that was about. Oh. Oh, I needed the bubble. That's why it wasn't working. Is this higher up now? And it doesn't take any stamina. Awesome. Oh, there's a chest on there. Ooh. 20 rubles. 20 Sable dollars. Alright. Ooh, and my stamina refills while I'm in the bubble a little bit. Very cool. Oh, it's almost dark. Or it is dark. Was there anything in that? In there? No. Don't seem like it. Wee. Whoa. Wow, 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 wow. Wow, 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 wow. I don't know why I'm making little boots and bops. It's not usually my style. Alright. The art style does mess with my head a little bit, because sometimes it's like everything blends into each other. And with the line weight and stuff, it's like it's a little rough. I think his hat is maybe different. It's got a robot leg, so that's how you tell them apart. When I return to Halal, it's clear they know what I've just experienced. They're excited on my behalf in a way that makes me miss them before I've even left. Isn't it incredible? How does it feel? Safe like a warm hug. I feel like that makes sense. Because it is a bubble. I tell all that I feel almost embraced by the perpetual, warm, and safe in my own little bubble. Oh, by the perpetual. That's what it's called? Why is it capitalized? Why is it a proper noun? Warm and safe in my own little bubble. They swoon. Ah, that's such a nice way of describing it. Halal's mood doesn't darken, but the sigh they let out holds a bit of sorrow. You're very lucky, you know. I miss it so much, that feeling, just floating on the breeze. But I suppose it's best that it fades with age, Or else I might never come back from my gliding. I'd just be out there, heaving myself into chasms. I'll heave myself into chasms for you. I tell Halal I'll throw myself into 1,000 chasms on their behalf, and they giggle. That's what I like to hear. I know people manage to keep it up, but I don't know that I've got the time to practice as much as they do. It takes a really serious focus. Halal laughs, even if there's a bit of regret in it. And I certainly haven't got that. I still suppose the gliding wouldn't mean much if it were all gains and no loss, I think about that, but decide that there is already too much loss on my mind to consider it much further. I'm saying goodbye to my clan, my family, my home, my childhood. To lose the perpetual is a sacrifice for another time. You're going to love it out there, Sable, even when you don't. My advice? Try to have fun. There's a lot to be said about ritual and independence and all that out there, but the world's an easier place if you put joy first. I thank Halal for their advice and for their help, and tell them I'll miss them. It'll be over before you know it. A warning and a reassurance all in one. Say goodbye to Halal. I say goodbye to Halal. Before I go, Halal gestures towards the tower. It seems Sizzo wishes to see me before I leave the clan. Awesome. Woo. Can I talk to Mother? Jotty greets you warmly. Hello, little glider. I feel like that's big glider to use what I would say, but I feel like I don't know if it'll give me the opportunity to ask what gliding was like. So I'm gonna do this one. Ask Jotty about her gliding. Tell you what, I'll tell you when you get back. I cross my arms in protest. Pat all you want. I don't want to spoil any surprises. So is her voice to a whisper. But I did meet some crystal farmers once. Crystal farmers. And that's all I'll say about that. You should get going. Okay. There we go. I tell Jotty I'm actually a big glider. She laughs. You're right, you are. Sable, noted adult and big glider. I'll keep it in mind. Yeah, I be gliding big and hard, alright? You wouldn't even know anything about that. Anyone's little glider you are. Alright. Up the stairs, around the tower. Up to meet Sizzo. No relation to Lizzo. Taking your money. Sizzo is an outclanner to the Ibexi, but I've known her for nearly as long as I can recall, and think of her more of as a kind of distant relation than any sort of outsider. Machinist.
Machinist.
Mechanists. Machinists, I'm told, are given their posts and by their training and their code. Must go to where they are needed, but Sizzo has been among us so long that it's easy to forget it's an assignment first and foremost. As far as any of us are concerned, she's one of us. I think there is a perception among the other clans that the Ibexi are quite insular, or that our designation of Ubexi versus outclanners suggests some nervous othering of those who are unlike us. But in practice, such things are more the result of our nomadic nature. We seek to know who will travel with us and who we must leave behind, but all are welcome to join. And I'm always pleased that Sizzo did. Sable, how do you do, clan child? I can only think of one thing. Better, now that I'm getting a bike. Sizzo has a throaty quality to her voice, and it rumbles through her mask when she laughs. She's quite a serious person most days, and I'm always torn between pride and alarm when I manage to make her chuckle. Yes, Jotty told me how excited you were. Sizzo sniffs. She also told me Driss would be coming along to get your bike together, but I think he may have... I knew it. What? I hadn't meant to say that out loud, so I tell her I was just clearing my throat. Don't be begrudged, Driss. His forgetfulness, were I tasked with so many odds and ends, I might just be as scattered. And besides, this will be good for you. I want you to scavenge the hoverbike parts yourself. I mean, he was the one that said he was going to get it together. Sizzo taps the cheek of her mask, amused. And let him have the privilege of bonding with your bike before it's composed? No. This is reserved for you. Here, take this. The navigator. This is a navigator. You can use it to mark waypoints on your compass. It should be useful in finding the old parts. Ask Sizzo where I might start looking. Our bikes are reborn in the ruined ships and fragments spread apart. A good start would be the ship down there near the camp. You'll find another up on that great rock near the other side of the canyon, and another behind the old dam on the hill. Use your navigator to mark that down if you need. You'll need to gather a control panel, a power supply, and a calibrator. I'll be back before you know it. I tell Sizzo that I'll see her soon, and head off in search of the components. Together we will create something new out of the old. Ship's the old. I want to go to that guy. Oh. Right. Whoa. Boink. And then it was this rock. I think. And then it was that. Damn. I think. Maybe it's the thing behind it, but I think it's the rock. Probably not the rock. It's a rock with these guys. Whoa, you're so small. You're so little and tiny. I could punch you like a football. Whoa, look at you. Oh, I can push. I can push you. Oh, he's so close. Oh, he's bouncing. He's almost there. He's almost there. Did I fuck it up? Let me go down. No consequences. Alaria. The balloon was more fun than the person in it. I want to be carnogrammer too. When I go gliding, I'm going to be a climber. Wasting my time. Can't believe this. Oh, this guy over here. I want to talk to all the guys. Umar is a man of few words, and he's nothing if not consistent. Okay. Let's go to the boat, which was blue. Whoa, little child. How's it that Sema manages to contain so much chaos and nerve in so small a form? Even now, there's something troublesome being dreamed up behind that mask. I know it. Why are they wearing masks? What is here? What is this? Ooh. Cool. Any words from me? Just asked me a series of increasingly strange questions before I make an excuse to take my leave. And he was telling me that all these youngsters always ask him questions, and he's going asking me questions, and strange ones at that? Who the fuck does this guy think he is? Oh my god. Spaceship. From the future. Alright, there's nothing of use to be found on the ship, but I noticed a blinking light flashing on the dashboard of the cockpit. A voice crackles from behind the machinery in front of me. Sounds like a recording. It's barely audible. Stop messing about with those buttons, you absolute idiot. Sorry, Ramen. Concentrate. I don't think I have to remind you how much work it was to get this far. We're almost there. Alright, let's see if what that old mechanist told us holds up. If not there, if not, there'll be hell to pay. I hear the sound of the mechanical adjustments being made. 3 clicks, buttons being pressed, perhaps. Okay, when I press this orange thing, pull that lever hard. Yes, Raymond. The sound of a click and a loud grunt before a snapping sound. Oh no, Rohanda's mask. Oh, on Rohanda's mask. Not that hard. You've torn it out. Suddenly the speakers are filled with static and a low rumble that gradually increases in pitch. And then the sounds of something cheering. It worked. We're flying. More cheering. Oh, I skipped that by accident. Okay, let's focus. This thing is moving fast. We need to slow it down a bit. How do we do that, Raymond? Let me check the mechanist's notes. A long pause, the rumbling static sound that started playing when the ship took off is still increasing in pitch. Raymond? That lever, Toma. The one you just ripped out. We're going too fast, we're going to crash. We need to try to... The recording cuts off there. She ran in my romacha till I overwatch. Oh, smoke. Child. Are you looking for a calibrator? I'm immediately on guard. Saima has always been a mischief maker and taken tremendous pleasure in tormenting me. In theory, I am older, more experienced, and should be more than able to withstand it. In practice, you won't find it here. I've hidden it. You'll never find it. Never, never. She never fails to get to me. You're a horrible child. Saima laughs off my irritation, but I'm not going to give her the satisfaction. I cross my arms and try to effect a change. I'll give you the calibrator. I put out my hand, proud of myself for standing tall before Saima. If you give me some beetles. That's a fair trade, isn't it? Something you want for something I want. I tried to decide if it's more mature to push her over and steal the calibrator, or to acquiesce. But then I simply stifle a sigh and shake her little hand. Perhaps some of the adults in the camp know where I can find some. Okay. We're looking for some beetles. Run over the child. Brah. If I were to guess, if someone were to know where to find beetles, it would maybe be the farmer guy. I feel like my mudar, my alleged mother, would maybe know. I could ask about catching beetles for that awful little Saima. I know she spends a lot of time in the cave under the camp. You could have a look down there. Just east of there, you can just walk up to one and catch it though. There's some seeds growing on the rocks around the nest. Drop a seed on the floor and the beetles. Okay. Okay. So I need to go east. I don't know where the fuck the sun is. Let's go to that cave. And steal it. You wanna be a little shit break? I'm gonna take what's mine. Alright. I got things to do. I got a bike to make. Oh. Crouch, please. She'll never figure it out. I do kind of want to get the bugs because I do feel a little bad. That's not a beetle, though. Oh well. Let's go to the bike and then we'll go to the rock. Alright, let's check over there then. I'm looking for like a power supply or something. Something or another. Boat. I make that every day. Every single day. Yup. Bird. Wow. Damn, I stemmed the drain so fast. Oh shit. Big buble. Come on. Oh, okay. Didn't even want to try with that one. Okay. If this isn't for one of the pieces, I'm actually gonna be so upset. Good jump. You know, this reminds me of the Giant Woman episode of Steven Universe. Am I gonna meet Opal? All I wanna be is someone who can see a giant woman, a giant woman. All I wanna do is be someone next to a giant woman. Shit's so gas fire flames, I swear on my life. I'm gonna probably as I'm recording today, I'm probably gonna buy the complete collection DVD of Steven Universe, because it is available. Ideally, I would get it on Blu-ray, but Warner Bros. Fucking sucks and doesn't release that shit in America. Or they did and never, like, resupplied it. Even though I feel like that would sell, like, literal hotcakes. Objectively. To just be able to always have a Blu-ray of Steven Universe and Adventure Time and whatnot. And, like, with Adventure Time, it's like they had, and I think it might have been the same with Steven Universe, they had Blu-rays for the complete, for the complete series, but only in Australia. So it's like, and then they're also not available anymore. Okay, I don't know what I'm trying to deal with. So it's like, even if I did have it, I would also need an Australian Blu-ray player, because they don't make that shit universal for some godforsaken reason. It's actually horrendous. You think I can get on top of that? No. Well, shucks. Alright, well, this is glowing. So if this ain't a thing, then I don't know what is. I don't know where else to go, because I'm on top of the world right now. Okay, that's not how gravity works, I don't think. There's a big chest up here. Okay, that noise is, oh. That noise is a little annoying. Cuts. A cache of 1,000 cuts made from metal harvested from crashed ships. They have holes punched through the middle where a rope can be slid for easy and convenient transportation. So that's what the currency is called, cuts. Damn! I didn't even realize I was already at 100. Making it big. Alright, so this is not the place. I do not believe. Alright, to the dam. And then probably back to Sizzo. Because that's probably how I can figure out where I need to go. Come on, you can do it. You can make it. But okay, I'm seeing ladders. And I'm thinking I'd take the ladders. I'm enjoying my time so far. A little tutorial heavy so far, in a way that is not the most fun. But, you know, the game looks cool. It doesn't feel like shit, so that's good. Most games don't feel like shit anyway. It's mostly just the old ones. And it's like actually crazy, because it's like you'll have played them when you were a kid, and then you go back to play them again and you're like, this feels so bad. How did I play this at all? Okay. All I want to do. Boom. Put this in here, presumably. Yep. Yep, I followed the paint. I understood the thing. Set the pipe. Alright. Anything else in here? Oh, am I stuck? Nope, I'm not stuck. Just do a quick double. Oh, this is the way out. Never mind. Alright, I'm out of here. Sometimes it feels like I get to the bottom with the stamina and it's just like lasting longer than it should. Just because it knows I'm almost there. Because the end journey's like way slower than the start. Wait, no, I put the bike up here. What the fuck? The camera does get a little fucky. I don't know if it's because I had the field of view all the way up. Boom! But it do be getting a little fucky sometimes. All I wanna be is someone who can see a giant one. Steven Universe is so peak, I'm not gonna lie. I cannot stand the Steven Universe slander. It's like, it actually pisses me off. So bad, I'm gonna kill everyone who says Steven Universe sucks. I was kidding. I would never. I would probably never do that. I think. Oh, you are new. Who are you? As she looks out across the landscape, Seki's shoulders sag a little. I wonder what she's thinking about. Something on your mind? Seki's voice is weakly incredulous. I don't know how she's done it. That Ilaria over there. I follow her gaze to a little speck in the distance, which I now understand is her daughter, Ilaria. Do you want me to get her back? Seki shakes her head. No, she's fine, and I'll get her. She shrugs. Parenting. I suppose I'll know more about that when I'm older. Nah, kids are for the weak. Alright, you want to be strong, you need to be a solo Alpha Sigma Sigma independent woman. There's no other option, really. What did I come over for? I need to go to the top of the tower. Sorry, I was thinking about my Sigma grind set too much, you know, it clouds the mind sometimes, you know. I gotta stay on top of it. All I'm thinking about is how much of a Sigma I am. Can't stop. The automatic power supply. Okay, so it is over there. Is it farther back? Or did I just miss it like a dumbass? Alright, let's go get this Dobu power supply. It's over there. And I have to check this place again. And I don't think it's the rock. It's either this place over here or the place behind it. And like, there's literally red cables. I probably missed it. I probably just blind. Objectively, I am blind, you know. Not legally, though. Come on, Sable. To be honest, when I booted this game up, I did not think the main character's name was Sable. And hence why the game is called Sable. I don't know what I thought Sable was, but I figured it was just the name, you know. It was just the name of the guy. Okay, come on. I'm trying to do a big jump so I don't have to climb as far. And then you do this shit to me? How fucking dare you, Sable? I'll fucking kill you. I can't, though. Because you are the main character. And not just the main character, the playable character. So, and you don't take fall damage, which is a miracle. Please get off the wall. Thank you. Alright. Love me some boop boop bops in the music. Okay, it's gotta be over here. Is it this? Oh, was it right here though? Ooh, that was cool. That was almost like a little bit of a double jump. Is the child still on the ground? The child is still on the ground. Wow, truly a game where your actions have consequences. Hello, Sizzo. I return to Sizzo with the parts, and it's as she waves me over that I feel a pang of sadness in my chest. When will I see her again? Once I'm gone? Oh, when will I see her again once I'm gone? I feel like that wouldn't be comma. Because when you put the comma, it makes it seem like once I'm gone is when you'll see her again. But I don't know. I just speak the language. I don't teach it. Well done, Sable. Yes, this is everything we need. I'm crisscrossed now. I'm locked in. Are you ready to assemble a bike of your own? Yes, and I know exactly where to go. Probably that one spot with the frame of the bike. I'm ready. I'm ready, I think. I don't think I have anything else to do. Suzu relaxes in the workshop. It isn't that she's particularly rigid or anxious or ordinarily, but there's a certain calm beauty that one only truly appreciates when Suzu is in her element. I wonder if it's this way for all mechanists. Mechanists? Mechanists? Is that how you spell mechanists? No, it is mechanists. What you must understand, Sable, is that the components you acquired, they fit together. Not by chance, not by effort, but by nature. They belong to her. They have always belonged to her. All we are doing is assembling her from what she has already been. I nod and feel a soft buzzing in my ears. Among my clan, we believe that machines have names, held for ages like deep secrets, unheard by those unequipped to listen. We will find this one's name together. And I already have a color for it. Oh, dude, it's like Nausicaa. The thing that Nausicaa has. But like, not really. I just saw the wings and went, Nausicaa? In the Valley of the Wind? Okay. Sable seems excited. My hair is on my face. Oh, okay. Wow. And then I can paint it red. Listen. Suzu tilts her head a moment, leaning closer to Samoon. All at once I know the hoverbike's name. Samoon, I say, it in a whisper to let Suzu know. Samoon, Sea Moon, well done. Sea Moon. Sable. What sort of name is that? What does it mean? What does it mean? What does it mean? You should ask her yourself. Suzu looks entirely serious. The bike, to my enduring surprise, says nothing, even when I lean close. I tell Samoon that I am eager to know her better, and Suzu looks quite proudly at the both of us. You are ready, then, for the gliding. May all the gods turn their faces from you, Sable. An odd blessing, perhaps, but Suzu is prone to such things, and I can read in her tone that it was meant quite sweetly. You must learn to listen to Simun, to care for her. Seek out my fellow mechanists on your travels, Sable. They will teach you the art of machine whispering. Oh, and here, take this. It's a machinist badge. You'll meet plenty of my ilk on your gliding. Show them your worth, and they'll give you more badges. Also, it's like Pokemon. Wow, this game is so unoriginal. I think Sizzo twice for good measure, and give a bow. I am ready. Alright. I should speak to Jody. That's what it said. Alright, let's speak to Jihadi. Jihadi the Hadi. Not sure, actually. I'm not into, like, ancient people, typically. You know, I feel like that age cap is kind of weird. But, and, like, the hunchback, like, that's not my type. You know, if you can't have good posture in your lifetime, then it's not that hard. You just you don't even have to sit straight. You just have to, you know, don't stay in one position for a long time, you know? You gotta stay fluid, like water. Be like water. Bruce Lee. Sable, that cartographer landed his balloon while you were away. You should go speak to him. See if you can't get a map. I nod and begin to go, but Jody gestures me back and puts something in my hand. Here's some money to get you going on your journey. Use it mostly wisely, and then a little unwisely when the mood strikes. It's good to know the value of money, but you never want to be ruled by it. I thank Jody effusively and head out on my way. Wow, the vernacular and vocabulary in this game is insane. I never struggled this much reading. So many words I don't know the meaning of, and probably pronouncing wrong. Alright, up to the tower, and then we'll glide off. Did I need to do it like this? I don't remember. But I am now. Hello. You got a weird mask. It makes you look like you have a face, but you do not have a face. I approached the cartographer. Ah, greetings, child. I saw you looking longingly at my great balloon. Quite a piece of work, isn't she? It's bigger than I thought. I tried to explain that when I first saw the balloon, I thought it was very small and somewhat far away. But now I see it's quite large and was very far away. I fumbled through the explanation, though, and the cartographer just nods without saying anything. I nod back. Well, good to meet you. And, I should introduce myself. I'm Jordan, spelled really fucking weird. I tell him I'm Sable. Suppose if you've come all this way to see me, it's probably a map you're after, eh, Sable? I would love a map. I tell the cartographer I'd love a map. Of course you would. That'd be 50 cuts. Goodbye. I'll buy that map. Perfect. Let's trade that. 50. I want 1,000,000 maps. I don't know what that said, but yeah. I thank Jordan for the Ewer map and all its vast possibilities. Something about this makes it feel more real. Good luck on your gliding, Sable. I still remember mine. Ask how it was. Short. I knew since I was a boy that cartography was for me, but I spent a little extra time out there just to enjoy the world. Speaking of, keep an eye on the skies, eh? Plenty of my colleagues out there, and they'll have more maps to sell you. From Akoa to Sodic Waste. To the Sodic Waste. I thank Jordan for the tip and say goodbye. Farewell, child. Can I go into your balloon? No, I cannot go into a balloon. Okay, let's look at the map. Oh, wow. Yeah, this is very Breath of the Wild. I return to Jadi with new lightness, and it makes the weight of my departure feel heavier still. What a strange day. Sable, is that a badge you got there? Then you must have earned it. Well done. I give a bow of thanks. Well, Sable, If you keep this up, you'll be headed for the mask caster in no time. I tried to think about going to a mask caster, but it seems impossibly far away. I imagine choosing what I want to be. Imagine choosing what I want to be. Imagine choosing what I want to be forever. I know what you're thinking, but don't worry about it. You'll get plenty of badges when you're out there, and once you've got 3 alike, you can trade it in for that mask. But don't feel like your first mask is your final choice. The gliding is about freedom and exploration. I'd suggest you claim as many masks as you wish. Only at your final ceremony will you be asked to choose one. How will I choose one? You have to feel it out, but when you know, you'll know. Now. The tone of her now puts the butterflies back in my stomach. With all of this done, there's only one thing left. It's time then, isn't it? Time to walk through the face door at the Temple of Rohana. There, you'll assemble your gliding mask. And go. There are things I wish to convey to Jadi here. Depths of love and gratitude and fear and worry and hope. And though I find myself unable to speak any of it in words, I know she understands. Before you leave, child, I made you these. They are dyed with the traditional Abexi maroon, and I hope provide you great comfort in the desert. When you leave today, you will no longer be Sable, clan child of the Abexi. You will simply be Sable, and the rest will come. But no matter which you are, no matter where your journey takes you, I will always know you. I will always love you. And I will see you again. I don't know where my journey will end, but I know it must begin. And I am ready. That's the dam. This is the temple. We're almost through. This might just be worth one episode on its own. Because to be honest, I don't want to edit 3 hours of content. That sounds absolutely dreadful. I am leaned back, so hopefully I'm still audible. And if I'm not audible, then, well, that sucks, doesn't it? Oh. It's the face. It's where the game started. Whoa. Oh, double whoa. The sound cut out there for a second. That was a little weird. So is this like a temple? Do I just go to the bottom? Probably not, right? It's probably like a puzzle or something. Mothman again. Bye, Mothman. Ah. Well, I don't really want to go down, but... Okay. Oh, here you go. I realized I wasn't saying anything. I didn't know what to say, but... Oh. I like this place. This place is cool. Almost gives me, like, Hindu vibes. I don't know if that's, like, accurate. But doesn't that seem like a Shiva? Or like some Hindu god or something? But to be honest, I also don't know the difference between like Hinduism and Buddhism. So, or it could be neither, you know, for all I know it could be Chinese. Portuguese. Alright, last one, here we go. Ceremony time. The look of this game also gives me like Bomb Rush Cyberpunk vibes. spooky mask. Oh, the saturation is up. Oh. We're next to the fucking Deacons of the Deep. Holy shit. A Vexy mask. Can I put it on? I can. Oh, and I didn't put the other one. Oh shit. I'm all tricked out. I was hoping there'd be like a cutscene and then it would just take me back and I wouldn't have to walk all the way back over there. So that's kind of actually fucking annoying. Unless... Fast travel. Fast travel. Ugh. Do I have to speak to Jihad? No, just return. Is everybody gone? All they left. Hello, Sable. Jadi's voice echoes strangely through the machine, yet still it warms me. Well, Sable, this is it. By the time you hear this, we will have gone. The gliding is a journey that must begin alone. There's a certain nuance lost in transmission, and for that I am grateful. It would be far too much to hear the cracks in her voice and not run weepily into her arms to stay forever. But I am ready, and so I close my eyes and I listen. But though you go by yourself, you are not without friends. You are not without family. You are not without love. These things you will always carry with you, as you do your mask. And I know I'm not supposed to do this, but if I were you, I might go and see Yutari. They are the machinists at Burnt Oak Station, and among Sizzo's closest friends. Yutari is a good contact to have on one's gliding, and a fine way to get another machinist badge, if you're so inclined. Only a suggestion, though. As for us, I'll send another message once we've returned to the Ewer, so keep an eye on the post boxes. Try not to forget us. She takes a long breath, and I forget that things as easy as breathing could ever exist. The world is waiting, Sable. Good luck. It's actually kind of fucking sad. Whoa, there it is. Okay, this is not that fast either. Can I put it up on the shop? Oh, even this is all cleared out. Not even any of the machinery. Damn. Well, I think I'm going to end the video there. We completed the tutorial. I've been recording for nearly 2 hours. Yeah, I did not think it would take that long. I don't know if it normally takes that long. Probably not. But I dilly-dally and I'm dense and, and whatnot. But yeah, so far I'm enjoying the game. That last part there was like actually sad. I was like, oh, they're all gone and shit, and I had to do this by myself. Yeah, but I mean, if you liked if you enjoyed the video, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. I will see you hopefully not that long if I actually like decide to put this out. And like I have other stuff that's recorded that I probably won't get to. Yeah. But I figured if I could get through this quick, that'd be a nice little series to have on here. Who knows if it'll do numbers? I don't think anybody really talks about this game. But yeah, before I send you off, I have this peach flavored monster I've never tried, so let's give it a taste. That is a carbonated peach gummy ring. Alright, bye. Sheep. Can I jump on top of the sheep? Oh, I can't stand on the sheep. If only.